I was also struck by how you got inside Les Snead's mind, and especially him getting up early to go swim in the ocean and starting the day in that Seneca way, the Roman philosopher. What's your lasting impression of Les and how he was so successful at putting this team together?
Yeah, I just loved everything about our interactions. And I always tell my colleagues that we got to do everything we can, every interaction, to get one paragraph. And so this year with Les, that meant not only did we jog 6 miles up and down the beach, past Pierce Brosnan's house, past Steven Spielberg's house and the security guards out front, but we also took a plunge into the Pacific Ocean. And it was cold, and it was fun, and it honestly felt a little bit rejuvenating. But to me, the plunge was Les. It wasn't willy-nilly. It was planned. It's something he's been doing, every morning this year to sort of get in touch with his Stoic roots. And I just think that he is a deep, deep thinker. I think there's a danger sometimes in people who look at him and see a gambler who plays blackjack with pro football players and who doesn't have a real plan involved, like or hate the way that they operate. I think Les is very deliberate, and I think it comes from being smart. I think it comes from understanding that, this is the way he wants to do it. And I wrote about a meeting he had with Peter Thiel, the billionaire, in which, Thiel's emphasis to him was that with one thing that makes him successful, one tenet of his philosophy is, what do I know that nobody else knows? And I think Les Snead believes that draft picks, particularly in higher rounds, particularly because they are hit and miss, are overvalued. And to me, what he's doing is taking calculated plunges. And, to be able to spend time with him in the way that he allowed me to, I think allows me to sort of see how all these parts of his life connect, whether it's books on Stoicism, meeting with Ryan Holiday, or, pulling a full Seneca and jumping into the ocean every morning. It's not like he has that part of his life and then the football part. To me, they are connected. They speak to a philosophy that's very clearly defined. And, all you need at that point is time with him to sort of really draw the connections out. And that's another one that I was really grateful for.
Even the way you mentioned casually in his notebook, he wrote, "Who is this guy, Cooper Kupp?" You really, Greg, I can't tell you enough how much I enjoyed it. You really take us there in the moment. You really made us feel like you were along for the ride. You really made us feel like we were intimately involved in this buildup. And I can't thank you enough. It's just spectacular.
You're far too kind, Suzy. I need to have you be my new agent. So thank you very much for the kind words. It means a lot.
I'm available, and there are many people who'd probably say I'm not too kind, so I'll take it with you. But how the Rams got away, found one another, and then found a way. Greg, just spectacularly written. Thanks again for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.